Emma, and welcome back to another 24-hour reading vlog. Apologies for the messy background. It is wrapping central back there. But today is December 21st, and I have read this many books. I have just been really busy and then only really feeling like reading at night, but then I get also really sleepy, so I've been reading like 3 chapters a day. And that's not gonna cut it. I have too many books I want to read this month. So I thought what better time to do a 24-hour reading vlog to hopefully knock out some of the books that I've been reading for the last 21 days and finally contribute to my team for the reindeer readathon, because I have been slack-a-lacking on that. So in the next 24 hours, my priorities are the Christmas Carol audiobook. I have started it like 2 weeks ago. I've read it before, but I wanted to listen to the audiobook. It is narrated by Tim Curry on Audible, and it's a really good production. My only issue with it is the fact that when I hear his voice, I think of Nigel Thornberry. And so to me, it kind of just sounds like Nigel Thornberry is narrating A Christmas Carol. Yeah, having fun with that audiobook, and it's so short, so I just need to finish it already. And then the other book I am listening to is One Day in December. I have been reading this since December 1st, or listening to it, and it keeps getting more and more downhill, honestly. It started out like 5 stars, loved it, but then we got into a little bit of cheating. These 2 people kissed while they were dating other people, but more than that, it's been a lot of emotional cheating. We're supposed to want them to be together at the end, I'm pretty sure. And I just think they're terrible people. So why should they get what they want? I just hate when cheating, like, there has been some negative consequences from the fact that they cheated on their significant others at the time, but I still don't think there's been enough consequences, to be honest, and it's not the vibe. So it immediately dropped it down to a 3-star, but then they just keep throwing in weird, like, there's been like a family death, there's been a wedding, there's been the evil mother-in-law trope. It's just a lot. So I feel like it's probably gonna end up dropping to like a 2. But yeah, I'm like 78% of the way through it or something, so I literally have like 2 hours left. So I'm hoping to finish that in the next 24 hours as well. And then there are 2 books that I'm physically reading, well, digitally reading. And those are In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. I am 15% of the way through this, but I honestly haven't picked it up in at least 2 weeks. From what I remember, this girl goes to this cabin with like her parents' friends' families for Christmas every year, and then a bunch of stuff goes wrong and they end up saying that they're gonna sell the cabin as well, and that's just kind of like the cherry on top of like everything that went wrong. And then something happens to her and it's like she goes back and is reliving that most recent trip. But for everyone else, it's like that trip never happened, if that makes sense. So it's like she knows what everyone's gonna say before they're gonna say it and all that, because she's been through it before, but obviously they haven't yet. But I'm assuming like she's gonna try and fix what went wrong from the last time. Yeah, like I said, I'm 15% of the way through. Don't really know what is going on, but I would like to hopefully finish that. But the one that I've been reading like 3 chapters a night for 3 weeks is The Holiday Switch by Tiff Marcelo. I am 47% of the way through this, and right now it's like a solid 3-star, like easy to read, fun book. Definitely like YA holiday rom-com vibes, which I'm not mad about. Like that's why I'm here. Still not sure exactly what the title is referring to. I went into this not knowing a single thing, so that's probably on me. But as of right now, we follow this girl who is on winter break for her senior year of high school, and she is working to try and save up as much as she can to take to her to take with her to college next year. and she lives in this town where this famous Christmas movie was filmed, and so the town like goes all out for Christmas, you know, to attract tourists and like fans of the film. And she works in this like gift shop slash little bookstore area of this inn that like all the tourists stay at. So it has really good Christmas vibes. It has really fun, like, you know, hotel, inn, bookstore vibes. Not super sure where the plot is going still. I feel like it's very much character heavy versus plot heavy, but it's been a really fun time. I'm excited to, you know, finish it because I've been reading like 1 to 2 chapters a night and then being like, I gotta go to bed, even though I am enjoying it. So those are my priorities. So today is the first day, or the next 24 hours, I guess, are the first 24 hours where I haven't had obligations in a pretty long time. So I'm really excited to just like have some me time, do whatever I want. Because I have read A Christmas Carol before, I'm thinking about maybe listening to that while I play The Sims. And then also while I do this Rudolph puzzle. I think I got this either right before Christmas or after Christmas last year, so I never did it. But I love Rudolph. I love puzzles. Personally, like for me, I prefer 500 pieces. If I'm gonna do 1,000, I like to be like doing it with somebody else. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully I can finish this before Christmas. I have 5 days, including today, before Christmas, so we'll see. But audiobooks and puzzles, like, that's the vibe. It is currently 12:46 p.m. So I'm gonna start at 1 and go until 1 tomorrow. Okay, let's go. Hello, I just ate lunch, did some chores, all while listening to One Day in December, so I officially have 1 hour of it left, and I think it's a 2. It's getting worse. So I think it's a 2, but I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the puzzle, so I'll check in with you once I finish that audiobook. It's a wild ride. So I just finished One Day in December, and I think I'm gonna give it a 2.5. It had, since the last time I talked to you, it had even more cheating in it than I thought the cheating I had mentioned from like the first half of the book, like that was gonna be it, but it wasn't it. There was more to be had. And obviously it's a romance, it has a happily ever after, but it's just really hard to root for these people to be together. It's like, are they meant to be together? Yes, but what they did and how they treated the people around them on their long-ass journey to end up together is not my cup of tea. So I think I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. It was fun. I mean, if I was physically reading it, I probably wouldn't have finished it. But the fact that I've just been like passively listening to it, it's, you know, it's fine.
I'm fine! Totally fine! I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
And I am almost done with the border of the puzzle. So I think I'm going to try to finish the border, and I just found another border piece, and I will listen to A Christmas Carol while I do that. Alright, there's my puzzle progress for the day. I have about 40 minutes left of A Christmas Carol, so I think I'll finish that probably tomorrow. But I think I'm going to go read some of The Christmas Switch. So, is that what it's called? The Christmas Switch? The Holiday? Why am I spacing on what that's called? Anyway, whatever book I was reading by Tiff Marcelo, that's what I'm gonna go read. Maybe make some tea. So I think it's almost 10. I ate dinner, wrapped some presents, watched the Billie Eilish SNL, but while I was cooking, I finished A Christmas Carol, which I obviously gave 5 stars. It was great. What's not to like about A Christmas Carol? And then I was just playing The Sims, kind of sad because it's my first ever time like really playing The Sims, and my character that I started with last month, I think, and I spent like forever creating her and everything. I named her Charlotte Rochester because I was reading Jane Eyre at the time. She just died, and her daughter's so sad, and it's a time. But anyways, while I was playing The Sims, I listened to like 3/4 of Wrapped Up in You by Talia Hibbert. This is a romance novella. I think it's like 4 hours long, but I'm listening to it sped up, but it's cute so far. Like, it kind of has the stuck pet sitting together, reliving the past, like discussing past mistakes. Our main character, Abby, has gone through a divorce, and there was just like a cute scene with them playing in the snow together, and it's just cute and fluffy and exactly what I thought it would be. The writing is very good and witty and sarcastic, just like the Brown Sister series was, so definitely a fan of Talia Hibbert. So I think tomorrow I'll probably finish that while I clean a little bit in the morning. But right now I'm going to go back and read in bed because I am very tired. And I'm going to read The Holiday Switch for as long as I can until I fall asleep. And hopefully I can finish that before 1 p.m. tomorrow, because that will mean I will have read 4 books, all of which are on my Reindeer Readathon TBR, so that's good. That's good.
Good soup.
Hello, it is currently 11:16. Woke up with a headache, felt like I had a fever but didn't, body aches, and like a tight chest. So I tested for COVID. It's negative. I don't even know if it's a cold, to be honest. It might just be allergies because the air quality is so bad right now. But Anyways, point is I did some reading and then I went back to bed and I just woke up again right now. So last night, I am very excited to report that I finished The Holiday Switch. I got really into it. I think I finished it in about 2 hours and it was fun. I think I'm gonna give it a 3 or a 4. It had a really cute ending. It had a lot more, you know, deep things going on than just like your average fluffy romance. And like I'd said earlier, our main character being like a book blogger and reading a bunch of holiday books, like that was a super cool aspect of it too. So yeah, I really enjoyed it overall. I still feel like the title's misleading though. But like I said, I don't know what like synopsis on the back cover is either, but the title's still kind of weird to me. But anyway, finished that, very excited. And then this morning I finished listening to Wrapped Up in You, which I think I'm gonna give a 3. It is the first romance novella that I've read, and I liked it. It had a lot of cute moments. You know, it had diverse characters, it had tall girl representation, which I always appreciate. Anxiety rep, I mean, just from what I've read by Talia Hibbert, like, she seems to be very good at writing stories that actually are representative of more than the stereotypical, like, white people in love kind of thing, which I think is great. So I enjoyed it, yeah. It, you know, it's a novella, so you don't get that much information about them or anything, but I did think it was really cute and really well done. And for a novella, I did feel like I got a good sense of, like, the characters and their backstories with each other and everything, so it was cute. I know that it can be hard to find. By the way, if you were looking to read it, it says it's like a Kobo original, which I don't know what Kobo is, but why is my hand so shaky right now? It's my pinky. It's because my pinky's supporting my hand. Okay, there we go. But my library through the Libby app had it as an audiobook, so if you've been on the lookout for Wrapped Up in You, try Libby. So after I finished Wrapped Up in You this morning, I started reading more of In a Holidays, and so I think I'm over halfway now. It's still okay. It's like a 3. Our main character has now convinced someone at the cabin that she's been repeating this trip, you know? So there is someone who believes her, which I feel like is a big component that, you know, kind of got set pretty early on, which I think is nice. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people at this cabin, and we don't get to know them that well because there's so many. And so sometimes, like, some of the scenes with our main character and, like, one of these people at the cabin, it's like, it's not as impactful because we don't really know who this person is or anything. So that's been kind of weird, but I mean, I'm enjoying it. It definitely has the festive Christmas vibes, and I love a good, like, cabin setting, so it's sitting at, like, a solid 3 right now. So the plan is to read that until 1 o'clock when my readathon is over and see how far I can get. I don't think I'll be able to finish it, but I think I can get really close. So yeah. Hello, back where we started this vlog. The 24 hours is now over and it just started raining. And I got up to like 60-something% of In a Holidays. I think I have 100 pages left basically. So yeah, probably gonna finish that later today, honestly. I'm liking it. It's just like a solid 3. It's cute and fun, but like our main character is really nothing special, and the kind of Groundhog Day plot can get kind of annoying when our character doesn't spend enough time like doing new things and making new changes to the Christmas cabin vacation before it gets reset, because otherwise it just gets a little repetitive. So yeah, it's fine.
I'm fine!
Yeah, this was really successful. I finished A Christmas Carol, gave that 5 stars. I finished One Day in December, gave that 2.5 because of the cheating aspect. Finished Wrapped Up in You, which I think I gave a 3. And I finished The Holiday Switch, which I gave a 3 or 4, I can't remember. But all around, very successful. Even though I did give One Day in December a 2.5, I listened to it as an audiobook the whole time, and the audiobook was very enjoyable. It had 2 narrators. So like the 2.5 for me, I think that rating's more of like a quality. Like I had some issues with the actual story of it, but entertainment wise, like it would be much higher than that. So overall, really enjoyed everything I read. This was very successful. I can't believe, like, once I finish In a Holidays later today, I will have read 5 things in 2 days, which is so much better than me going 20 days into December without having read a single thing. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm gonna bake some cookies later with my parents, and I will edit this a bit, and then might just start another vlog pretty soon here. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you are having a great holiday season, whatever you celebrate, and taking care of yourself and prioritizing yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye!